Okay, Namo Namaha. Welcome to the first live session of the Sanskrit Sense, and me, Nityananda Das, is here. And in the wake of the International Yoga Day, I have decided to do something small, something little, some contribution to the yoga. And as I'm a Sanskrit teacher, I thought of let me just go through the correct pronunciation of the yoga asanas. So specifically, I've chosen to take the aṣṭāṅga-yoga sequence, primary series sequence, because I'm a small practitioner of the aṣṭāṅga-yoga, maybe not as diligent and thorough as yourself, but I was very fortunate to have been introduced to this practice about 10 years ago, and I'm still maintaining it in my daily life. I've gained so much from it. I'm very grateful. So let's start without wasting more time into Ashtanga Yoga. So we are taking today the primary series, which you are most probably practicing either fully or partially, and there's a list of about 50 or slightly less than 50 asanas. We'll go through the correct pronunciation of each and every asana, and I'll give you some tips wherever there is something interesting going on phonetically in whatever word we find where there is something noteworthy. Yeah, and if you want to know more, you can always enroll in my Sanskrit pronunciation, the complete Sanskrit pronunciation course. You find the link in the description of this video. And yeah, there you will get the full training with my feedback and yeah, all the materials, visual materials, audio materials, and so on. So yeah, let's go on. We'll start by invoking auspiciousness. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Vadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vigno Pashantaye Abahu Purushakaram Shankha Chakra Siddharinam Sahasrashira Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Alright, so if you are there with me in this live session, can you just type something in so that I know that you are there and I'm not just talking to the lens of my camera. Alright, so let us start. So the Ashtanga Yoga primary series starts with Sūrya-namaskāraḥ, and we say Sūrya-namaskāraḥ. So the U is long, and in Namaskara the syllable Ka is also long. So you can repeat after me, and the same applies to all the asanas we are about to mention. You can just repeat in front of your screens after me. Sūrya-namaskāraḥ. So salutations to the sun. The A is always long in Sanskrit. Bear it in mind for all your future Sanskrit encounters. You know that A is always long. There is no short A in Sanskrit. Ekam, dve. Then count three. Trini. Trini. The middle E, or the first E, tri, is long. Trini. And do you hear that specific rna sound that comes out of my mouth? Rna. Trini. It's not trini. It's trini. Rni. So this is called actually cerebral sounds of Sanskrit. Okay, Namaste Ahmed, and somebody else is saying Haribol. Yeah, very nice to see you there. Is the sound all right? Can you just say okay? Is the volume enough? I can raise the gain a bit of my microphone. So yeah, trini. So this na is a cerebral na. Cerebral, it's a special group of sounds in Sanskrit language where you actually need to curve your tongue. You kind of, so imagine if this is your teeth, yeah, the tips of my fingers are your teeth, and this is your tongue, okay? This hand below is your tongue. So you curl your tongue backward and press its tip into the alveola. What is alveola? It's that rippled ridge above your upper teeth. You can feel it with your tongue up there. So you curl your tongue behind, press it to that wall, alveolar wall, and with the airflow, just shoot the tongue forward. Na, na, na. So this is the sound. Trini, trini. You can practice it. Trini. I can even, if you can see my mouth, the tongue will go up. Na, na. You can see na, na, how it shoots forward from being bent backward. Trini, trini, trini. Okay, the next is chatvari, and the syllable tva is long. Chatvari. Okay. By the way, all the asanas, the list of the asanas is there in the description of this video. So if you don't have your yoga sheets with you or any other materials, you can consult the description below. Just click on the show more word. Pancha. Next, number 5. Pancha. Pancha. And number 6. Shat. Shat. It's again, it's the sound when you need to curl your tongue backward. It's not there in English and in many other languages, but the sound is it's a very soft sound, in contrast to the sh. When we say Shiva, that sh is very penetrating, it's very sharp, yeah? The frequency of the sound is sh. But when we say 6 in Sanskrit, shat, that sh is very soft, yeah? It's very, very calming, soothing. And that happens when you curl your tongue. Shat. And that t is again, just like na. You need to press the tip of your tongue, the curled tip of your tongue to your alveola and say t. Shat. 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 Okay? It needs some practice, especially if you are not used to do that, because these cerebral sounds are practically only in Sanskrit. You know, it might be like 1 or 2 languages that share the same sound group, but you know, like Indian languages, yeah? Actually, quite many Indian languages share this cerebral sound group, but it all comes from Sanskrit. So shat. The next is sapta. Sapta, there's nothing to note. Ashta. Again, we are already familiar with this soft sh and the cerebral t. Ashta or ashtau, actually. Ashtau. The proper name is ashtau, 8. Nava, 9. Dasha. Dasha is 10. So that is sh, that usual sh which we use in English when we say shiver or shine. So the same sh, dasha. Now 11, ekadasha. Okay, first 2 vowels are long. Ekadasha. Okay, next dvadasha. A is long. Trayodasha. Okay, O is long again. Trayodasha. Chaturdasha, 14. Chaturdasha. 15. Panchadasha. Panchadasha. 16. Shordasha. Again that cerebral sh. Shordasha. Shordasha. In Sanskrit this sounds actually called murdhanyas. Murdhanya means, comes from the word murdhan, which means the head or the tip, the upper tip of something. So actually your tongue points upward. So that's hence the name, murdhanya, the head sounds. So shordasha. And the da in shordasha is also murdhanya. So again, just like with trini and shat, your tongue has to be up there. Shordasha, Shordasha. 17, Saptadasha. 18, Ashtadasha, Ashtadasha. 19, Ūnavimṣati. The U is long, and Vimṣati comes like Vimṣati. You don't close your lips, Vimṣati. No, it's a nasal sound. Ūnavimṣati. You can see in Romanized Sanskrit it's represented by a dot above M. So you don't close your lips when you see that. And same thing in Sanskrit. Ving, there is a dot, yeah? So this dot indicates that nasality of the vowel. Ūnavimṣati is 19 and Vimṣati is 20. Vimṣati, not Vimṣati, but Vimṣati, yeah? So this is the count from 1 to 12. We count breaths and the things in yoga. So sūrya-namaskāraḥ starts with sama-sthiti or sama-sthiti, yeah? But let's keep it simple. Sama-sthiti, the neutral pose. Sama-sthiti. So when you say sthiti, you have to push more air from your abdomen, yeah? It's not sthiti. It's not, there's nothing like ha sound. Even though in Roman letters we write it as STH, yeah? There's no ha sound. It's not combination of ta and ha, but it's ta with an extra air, which should come from your abdomen. So it's sthiti, sthiti, yeah? Sama-sthiti. Just like when you do kapalabhati pranayama, or when you cough, your diaphragm, it contracts, yeah? So I can show it to you even. So, so when I say sama-sthiti, it comes like this. Sama-sthiti, 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 yeah? You can even exaggerate. No harm in doing that, especially when we are practicing. So this is when you get that specific to Sanskrit aspirated sounds, and when you actually employ them in your speech, your Sanskrit pronunciation really sounds very, very, very nice, very energetic, very dynamic. There's so much tejas in it. Yeah, when you hear all those brahmanas, they're chanting of Vedic hymns and so on, and stotras, you can occasionally hear all those small explosions of air in their chanting. Yeah, sthanur or sthita pragnasya ka bhasha sthitadhir muniruchyate sthitadhir muniruchyate. So you can hear that the, it all comes from aspiration. Yeah, so your diaphragm has to be active to produce that. So sama-sthiti, the neutral pose. Then sūrya-namaskāraḥ consists of several asanas, which we'll cover ahead. I'll just pick on those which we will not return to. So there is a plank. When we do plank on the floor, it's called Chaturanga Dandasana. Yeah, Chaturanga Dandasana. So the stick, yeah, four-cornered stick. So here I want to draw your attention to the word danda. Okay, Dandasana, yeah? Asana is always, the first I is always long, so it's okay. We don't need to repeat it again and again. It's asana, it's not asana, like some people used to pronounce, but it's Dandasana. So these dots, they indicate the cerebral pronunciation. Again, what we were talking about when we were discussing number 3, Trini. So Dandasana. So your tongue curls, touches the alveolar and shoots forward. Dandasana. Dandasana. It's not Dandasana. It's Dandasana. Yeah? It's subtle. The difference is subtle. But those who know Sanskrit, they can pick on it. They can see the difference. When you speak Dandasana, okay, they'll say, okay, this yogi knows Sanskrit. So, okay, Then the dog poses, okay? There's a upward dog, downward dog. So we start with the upward dog. Ūrdhva-mukha-śvānāsana, okay? Ūrdhva-mukha. Can you hear that extra breath in my speech? Ūrdhva. So it's dh. And mukha. It's not mukha, it's mukha. So ūrdhva-mukha-śvānāsana. Okay? Keep in mind the length of the vowels as I say śvānāsana, okay? And try for that aspiration as much as you can. Ūrdhva-mukha-śvānāsana. Yeah, you don't need to rush. You can pronounce it slowly. The main thing is the quality of the sounds. Ūrdhva-mukha-śvānāsana. And downward dog. Adho-mukha-śvānāsana. Adho-mukha-śvānāsana. Again, adho. So the dha is there. Put more air into it, more energy. Mukha, okay, face down. Śvānāsana. And we are done with our sūrya-namaskāraḥ. So the standing part of the aṣṭāṅga-yoga sequence starts with pāda-hastāsana. Okay, pāda-hastāsana. Okay, forward bend when you grab your toes. Anguṣṭha. It's not anguṣṭha. No, but anguṣṭha. That soft, deep sh sound, cerebral. Tongue pointing up to the top of your head. Anguṣṭha, the toe, okay? Pāda-hastāsana. Pāda-hastāsana. And go forward. Pāda-hastāsana. Pāda-hastāsana. Next, we do triangle, okay? Utthita-trikoṇāsana. Okay? In the first word we have utthita. Okay, the standing posture. Utthita. Extra air. Utthita, not uttita, but utthita. Trikoṇāsana. O is long. Erna is cerebral. So it's not na, it's erna. So Trikonasana. Trikonasana. Parivṛtta-trikoṇāsana. The inverted. Okay, when you invert your torso. Parivṛtta. And that r, when we say parivṛtta, it comes in many asanas. Parivṛtta. It's actually a vowel, but it's pronounced with the flip of your tongue up. R. The tongue curves backward, but on the way it kind of hits the alveolar, that space above your upper teeth, and that's why you hear this r, r, r. It's not ri, it's not parivṛtta, it's not the consonant r and vowel e, but it's parivṛtta. Parivṛtta. Yeah, you can hear that depth that comes from that curled tongue, yeah? So again, not parivṛtta, but parivṛtta. R, r. In India, sometimes they pronounce it as ru. In Gujarat and Orissa, parivṛtta. Okay, Krishna, Vrushni, yeah? But the actual pronunciation is r, r. Again, never ri. Don't fall into that. Then utthita-pārśva-koṇāsana. Utthita-pārśva-koṇāsana. Okay, kona. Angle. Whenever we do angles in yoga, it's kona. Kona. And parivṛtta-koṇāsana. Prasārita-pādottānāsana. Okay, side stand when you grab your toes. Prasārita, not prasarita, but prasārita, prasārita. And again, it's for native English speakers. R is there in your language, in English. we say r, ram, or random, yeah? So r, it's almost like the r sound in Sanskrit, but the r in Sanskrit, it's like Scottish r. When you hear the Scottish dialect, you hear how they say rubbish or rule or whatever. R. Your tongue has to vibrate. You don't need to take it much backward, yeah? The tongue stays in front and it kind of vibrates r, against your alveola with the flow of the air. So prasārita instead of prasārita, yeah? You can hear a big difference. Prasārita or prasārita. Prasārita. R. Yeah, try that. And then pārśvottānāsana. Pārśvottānāsana comes next. And let's keep a few, 10th and 11th. Utkaṭāsana. Utkaṭāsana. This is a tricky asana because you have one ta is normal ta, dental ta, and another ta is cerebral in one word. So this word is in itself a good exercise for pronunciation. So what's special about this normal dental ta? Nothing, but it's just, again, if your native language is English, the tendency is to pronounce and the are dental letters. So your tongue has to be, the tip of your tongue has to touch the teeth proper, yeah? It touches the teeth. You should be able, if you put a mirror in front of your face, you should be able to see your tongue through your teeth when you say the. So take your hand down to your teeth, yeah? Don't miss on that dental quality of that sound. The instead of t and d, as it's usual in English. So utkaṭāsana, and there you take your tongue upward, yeah? Curl it upward, press against the alveola, and again tāsana. So first teeth, utka, and then tāsana, utkaṭāsana, utkaṭāsana. Yeah, a bit tricky, but you can practice that. And the warrior pose concludes the standing sequence of the aṣṭāṅga-yoga primary series, and we say Veerabhadrāsana. Veera, the E is long, R is the Sanskrit R, not the English R, not Veerabhadra, it's Veerabhadra. Bha, everybody, Bha, push more air from your abdomen. Veerabhadra, Veerabhadrasana. How beautiful this word sounds, actually. Veerabhadra, yeah? The auspicious warrior. And here we come to our sitting sequence. The front bend. Paschimottānāsana. Paschimottana. Okay? So comes from paschima, or the forward. Uttana means bend or stretch, rather stretch. So uttana, the ta is long. Paschimottana. Mottana. O and a are long. Paschimottānāsana. Then pūrvottānāsana. This is fun. Pūrvottānāsana. 4 long vowels in a row. Here you really have to be patient. Yeah, if you're accustomed to talk fast, this is a challenge. Pūrvottānāsana. You can't just say pūrvottānāsana. No, that won't work in Sanskrit. Pūrvottānāsana. Yeah, hold it a bit longer. Pūrvottānāsana. U, O, A. Yeah. And let's skip. No, why should we skip? So ardha-baddha-padma-paścimottānāsana. So half bend. Ardha-baddha. Okay, so this is when we, I think, bend our knee, yeah, in our forward stretch. Ardha-baddha, dha in both words, energy from your abdomen. Put some more air, yeah, ardha-baddha. And then tiryaṅ-mukhaikapāda-paścimottānāsana. So this is when you put your face down and forward. Tiryaṅ-mukha, mukha, not mukha, but mukha, aspirated. And bending to your, touching your forehead to your knee while sitting is jānu-śirṣāsana. So jānu is the knee, and śirṣāsana, śirṣa, śirṣa. Again, another tricky word, yeah, because we used to have this, you know, in many languages, sh is sh, there's only one sh sound, one sibilant, yeah, sh. In Sanskrit you have sh, I'm using Romanized Sanskrit, okay, with a strike above it. So this is the equivalent to English, normal sh, shine, shiver. So shirsha. So that first sh is this. Shiva, that penetrating sound, yeah? And shirshasana. So that's second sh is that cerebral sh. When we point with our tongue upward and curl it. So shirshasana. Sh, 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 in the same word, in one word. Shirshasana. The headstand will come at the end of the primary series. Shirshasana. Yeah? Just like in utkaṭāsana, we had two types of ta and ka. Here we have two types of sha and sha. So these are good words for practicing Sanskrit pronunciation. Okay. Okay, going forward, marīcyāsana. Okay, nothing to note except for the long vowels. Rīcyāsana, marīcyāsana. Okay, E. Then navasana. Okay, the boat, navasana. Followed by bhuja-pīrdāsana. Okay, bhuja-pīrdāsana. Bhuja, hands. Bha, it's not bhuja. Bhuja, it's bhuja. And pīrdāsana. Okay, we give pain to our hands. Actually, if you tried that asana, it's not so pleasant, especially if you are a novice. So pīrdāsana, not pīda, but pīrda. Can you hear that? If I say pīda, and if I say pīrda, so this pīrda is the correct way to say. Okay, the pain, pīrda, pīrda. Okay, pīrda. Actually, it's a long ah. So pīrda. Again, the tongue goes up, murdhanya. The head sound. Touch the alveolar with your tip and shoot it forward. Pīrda, pīrda. Instead of just pīda. Pīrdāsana. Bhuja, pīrdāsana. So okay, you can notice there are so many things to actually to take care of, especially if you are new to Sanskrit pronunciation. Every word has so many traps for you. But once you start paying attention to it, you get used to Sanskrit sounds, and it becomes just your second nature. When you see the word pīrda, you just can't say pīda. You will say pīrda. If you say it 50 times, if you say it 100 times, the 101st time you will say it pīrda. So just don't worry if it's not coming out exactly as it has to. So just keep on trying, exercise your tongue, okay? It's a yoga for your tongue. Yeah. And the tortoise, Kurmasana. Then Supta Kurmasana, okay? The sleeping tortoise. Garbha Pindasana. Garbha, the embryo, okay? We look like a baby in the womb of mother in that asana. It's not Garbha, it's Garbha. You can hear that aerial explosion, yeah? Garbha. That's the aspiration on bha sound. Pindasana. It's not pinda, it's pinda. Again, the tongue goes up. Pindasana. Kukkutāsana. Kukkutāsana. Again, your tongue is up on the t sound. Not dental sound, not the English t, not kukkutāsana, not kukkutāsana, but kukkutāsana. Yeah? Baddha-koṇāsana. Baddha-koṇāsana. Upavishta-koṇāsana. So, the triangle, but while we are sitting. Upavishta. Not upavishta. Upavishta. That soft, cerebral sh. Upavishta. And ta is also soft. So your tongue is actually doing both the sounds. Sh. Both cerebral sounds follow each other. Sh and ta. And in this way, once you bend your tongue, it takes care of the both sounds. Upavishta. Koṇāsana. Another cerebral. Erna. Supta koṇāsana. Supta-pādāṅguṣṭhāsana. Supta-pādāṅguṣṭhāsana. Okay? Should never be lazy with the long vowels. Okay? Because it matters in Sanskrit. The meanings change, or things just become meaningless if you don't observe that. There are a few languages in the world that observe the length of vowels. Okay, the Lithuanian, Latvian, a few languages, and of course the majority of Indian languages, because they stem from Sanskrit very directly. Okay, so we are talking about pāda-hastāsana. Okay, then ūrdhva-mukha-śvānāsana. Ubhaya. Okay, we grab both of our toes while we are sitting. Ubhaya, not ubhaya, but ubhaya. Yeah, more respiration. And ūrdhva-mukha-paścimottānāsana. Urdhva-mukha, just like the upward facing dog. Urdhva. It's not a very convenient word to pronounce. Upward. Urdhva. The u is long, then you have dha, where you need to push more air from your abdomen, and that's in conjunct with va. Not very convenient, not very comfortable, but you know, you just have to stick with it. Urdhva, urdhva, mukha, pāda-ṅguṣṭhāsana. Urdhva-mukha-śvānāsana. This is the sound. Urdhva-mukha-śvānāsana. And we are finishing with our sitting part. The bridge. Setu-bandhāsana. The bridge is in Sanskrit Setu-bandha. A is always long. There's no short A in Sanskrit. So it's Setu, never Setu. Always Setu. Bandha. Setu-bandhāsana. Setu-bandhāsana. And we are beginning our final section of the asanas with the bow posture. Ūrdhva-Dhanurasana. Again, you hear all those dha, bandha, Dhanur, ūrdhva. Actually, it's one of the benefits of Sanskrit, the aspirated sounds. You actually practice Kapalabhati pranayama all the time you talk Sanskrit, if you pronounce it properly. Okay, you push out all that unnecessary carbon dioxide of your lungs if you take care of the aspirated sounds. So, ūrdhva-Dhanurasana, bow. Paścimottānāsana, that came in the beginning. Yeah, Paścimottānāsana, Ottānāsana, 3 long vowels. Yeah? Then the shoulder stand, Salamba-sarvangasana. Salamba means with support. Sarvangasana, Salamba-sarvangasana, followed by the plow. You throw your legs even further. Halasana, okay? Halasana. And that is followed by Karna Pīdāsana. After Halasana, when you bring your knees to your ears and press your ears with your knees. So Karna Pīdāsana. This is another tongue twister. Karna, ears, not karna, and never karna. 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 Okay. In Sanskrit, in Romanized. Okay? Karna. So take care of your ra if you are an English speaker. Kar. Yeah, you don't need to prolong it like this. I'm just exaggerating to make a point. Karna. Your tongue stays up for that rna. Karna. Pīdāsana. Again, pīda. We already discussed that word before. Pīda. Karna Pīdāsana. Matsyāsana, the fish pose. Matsyāsana. Utthita-Pādottānāsana, when you lift your straight legs up. Utthita-Pādottānāsana. And the headstand. Śirṣāsana. You remember the 2 shas which are different from each other. Sh, the sharp sh, which we use in Shiva, and the deep sh, which we used in the word 6. Shat. Shat. So, śirṣāsana. Śirṣāsana. Tongue is a bit in front for sh, and then it goes up for sh. Mudra. It's not yoga mudra. Many people are tempted to emphasize that mudra. Yeah, because in many languages you automatically emphasize the first syllable. Forget it in Sanskrit. You emphasize the long vowels. That's the simple principle I can give you now. And you don't emphasize the short vowels. Okay, if we don't go deep in details, that's the general principle. So, yoga, mudra. U is short. Mudra. The I is long. Yoga mudra. Okay, yoga mudra. Okay, and O is always long. Yoga mudra. Padmasana. Okay, we sit in a lotus pose. Padmasana. Then we raise ourselves with our hands. Utpluti. Utpluti. The jump up. Utpluti. And we end with the corpse pose. Shavasana. So that's normal sha, like in shine or shiver. Shavasana. Yeah, and here ends our primary sequence of aṣṭāṅga-yoga. Yeah. So just before we end, the very word aṣṭāṅga-yoga. Yeah. Let's look at it closer. Aṣṭāṅga. Yeah. There are 8 stages of that practice. So we say aṣṭāṅga, not aṣṭāṅga. Aṣṭāṅga. The tongue goes up. Cerebral sounds. aṣṭāṅga-yoga. Yeah. So I think we are done. So this was my humble contribution to the International Yoga Day this year, and this is actually my very first live session on YouTube, so if there are any faults, please forgive me. And I hope this was useful to you. I know some of you are in my complete Sanskrit pronunciation course, so I guess we had a nice get together on this live session. So please, okay, I see some question. Request, can you please teach the correct pronunciation for the invocation mantra? Okay, let's do it. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde. Okay, Vande Gurunam. Hear the long vowels. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde. Aravinde Sandarshita Svatma Sukhavabodhe. Sandarshita Svatma Sukhavabodhe. Then Jangalikayamanam, excuse me, that just it's not on my tip of my fingers. Can you remind me the beginning of the third line? I remember there was Jangalikayamanam. Sangsara Hala Moha Shantyai. Okay? Notice the long vowels. Sangsara Hala poison. Moha bewilderment. Shantyai to pacify, to subdue the poison of the bewilderment of the material existence. Okay? So we have Vande Gurunam Charanaravinde. Gurunam. Again, it's not Gurunam. It's not na. It's not a dental na. It's that cerebral na. You need to lift your tongue and curl it. Gurunam Charanaravinde. Same with Charana. Arna. Charana. Not Charana. Charanaravinde. Sandarshita Svatma Sukhavabodhe. Sukha. Aspirated. Push more air. Sukha vabodhe. De. Okay. And then let me get. I'm so sorry. I just. I'll get the third line. Okay. That's okay, here it is. Nishreyase. Nishreyase. Yeah, for the benefit. Nishreyase. Some people say nishreyase, that h is there. But to tell you, the more learned Sanskrit scholars would say nishreyase, that h will actually convert into sh. So you pronounce it as if you have double sh. Nishreyase. Nishreyase Jangalikayamanam Sangsara Hala Moha Shantyai. Not Shantyai, Shantyai. It's Shanti. Yeah? So I hope that helps. Yeah, and yeah, same goes for Abahu Purushakaram. Not Purusha, but Purusha. The deep, the soft sh. Purushakaram. Shankha. So this sh is that forward sh. Sh, sharp one. Shankha. Abahu purushākāraṃ shankha-chakrāsi dharinam. Dharinam. Dha. More air. Dharinam. Sahasra-shirasaṃ. Sahasra-shirasaṃ. Shvetam. Pranamami. Not pranamami. Prana. You hear that na. You don't hear the dental na. That would be wrong. Not pranamami. Pranamami. Patanjalim. Patanjalim. So this is Patanjali Pranama. So yeah, I hope that shed some light on it. So yeah, any other questions before we close? So I'm very grateful to all of you for coming today for this session, and I'm about to start shooting my new course. I've been assembling the materials for last like 4 or 5 months, putting it all together, designing the slides, and preparing the lecture scripts. So on the complete Sanskrit chanting, when you have learned your Sanskrit sounds, the proper articulation, where your tongue has to go for which sound, everything that, which we discuss in my existing course. The next comes Sanskrit chanting. When you actually chant the verses, you need to be aware of a few more rules beyond just the phonetics. Yeah, some poses are there, where to keep the pose. Okay, some traditional tunes are there for some verses. There are many types of Sanskrit verses. Some are short, some have very long lines. So how do you know with which rhythm to chant which verse? So this is a separate subject in Sanskrit language, which is called Chanda Shastra, the science of Sanskrit verses, prosody. So this is the topic of the upcoming course. So just stay in touch. It will be announced, I hope, before September the course will be out. And yeah, thank you very much again. Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Tat Sat.